Hello. Please hit like button and subscribe my channel. Also press bell icon for future video notifications. Thanks.
Seismic monitoring devices linked to the Internet are vulnerable to cyberattacks that could disrupt data collection and processing, say researchers who have probed the devices for weak points. Common security issues such as non-encrypted data, insecure protocols, and poor user authentication mechanisms are among the biggest culprits that leave seismological networks open to security breaches. Michael Samios of the National Observatory of Athens and colleagues write in a new study published. Modern seismic stations are now implemented as an Internet of Things (IoT) station, with physical devices that connect and exchange data with other devices and systems over the Internet. In their test attacks on different brands of seismographs, accelerographs and GNSS receivers, Samios and his colleagues identified threats to the equipment that information technology security professionals commonly find in IoT devices. It seems that most seismologists and network operators are unaware of the vulnerabilities of their IoT devices, and the potential risk that their monitoring networks are exposed to, said Samios. Educating and supporting seismologists on information security is imperative, as in most cases unauthorized users will try to gain access through a legitimate user's computer to abuse monitoring networks and IoT devices. By exploiting these vulnerabilities, a malicious user could alter geophysics. Samios and colleagues launched a security assessment of Seismic and GNSS devices attached to their own monitoring networks after a security incident at one of their seismic stations. There are several potential weak points in the security of these devices, they noted, including physical security in sometimes remote locations, difficulties and costs of updating security of hardware and software, usage of non-encrypted protocols, and default or easy login credentials. Using their cybersecurity skills, the researchers tested these weak points using a typical ethical hacking process to surveil, scan and gain access to geophysical devices with their default settings. The most notable security issues, they discovered, were a lack of data encryption, weak user authentication protocols and the absence of a secure initial default configuration. Samios and colleagues were able to demonstrate a launch of a successful denial of service or DOS attack against the device. Security weaknesses between different devices do not depend on the type of the device, but whether this device uses insecure protocols, outdated software and a potentially insecure default configuration, Samios said. It is interesting, though, that while these vulnerabilities normally appear on low-cost IoT devices priced at $50 or less, it was also confirmed that they are observed even in seismological and GNSS devices that cost many times more. As part of their tests, the research team was also able to int. Seed link may lack some of the necessary encryption and authentication protocols to keep data safe, Samios said. He noted that in a follow-up lab experiment not included in the SRL paper the researchers were able to manipulate waveforms transferred by seed link. This could potentially generate or conceal alarms on earthquake early warning and seismic monitoring systems, leading to disturbing situations, he said. While device manufacturers and data transmission services should take steps to improve security functions such as data encryption, Samios said, seismic network operators can work with information security experts to help them develop safer user practices and enhance hardware and software systems. Please support my channel to grow by pressing subscribe button and the bell icon. We will notify you technological news. Thank you.